Happy New Year and welcome to the clandestinechickens.com virtual tour. From the outside of our house, it looks just like any other house in a residential suburban neighborhood. Lawns are neatly trimmed around here, picket fences are normal. But inside our house is something a little different. And as we start going down our basement steps, you will see exactly what I mean. And here you have it, the clandestine chicken coop. This is our micro cluck, big crown, and scabby. They've lived here for almost 2 years. And as you can see, they're Australorp hens, and they're pretty well adjusted to their basement life. The coop is obviously not completely enclosed, but the chickens are pretty content to stay here, and rarely, if ever, try to get out. They're pretty smart. They stay where food is. In the summertime, they go outside and roam around the backyard and garden, but in the winter, they stay inside where it's warm and water never freezes, and all is good. The coop itself is constructed from a scrap piece of linoleum from the bargain bin at the local Lowe's store. You can see that's on the floor. And then we built wood around and on top of the linoleum, use that as a base, put the posts in, and then chicken wire around the whole thing. So they live in here. It's 8 by 6 feet, I think is what we measured it to, something around there. On the bottom, over the linoleum, is pine shavings. We get these for $5 at the local farm supply store. And when it comes time to clean, about every 2 weeks, we sweep everything into a large garbage bag and put that out in the compost. The pine shavings keep everything clean and dry, and the poop just dries out so it doesn't smell. And they live here on top of that without a problem. When it comes time to cleaning it and sweeping everything out, we wipe everything down with a vinegar and lemon solution so that it's sanitary for the girls. This is their roost. My poor husband built them a beautiful roost before this, and they just didn't seem to dig it, so they kept going on top of the wire coop instead of what he built them. So we finally conceded to their ways and just put this across the where they were nesting anyways. And at nighttime, they just pop up there, and that's where they sleep and hang out and just, get their beauty sleep. Right, girls? You can also see their nesting box right over here. And this is how Jeff and I get into the coop every morning. Just a little door right there. And this is their feed and their waterer. Right, girls? Yeah, they're good little chickens. And then, if you go into their nesting box, you can see that they have been laying their eggs. The nesting box is just an old paper box from the office and a wood craft box I got at the craft store. And they just nestle in here, and we've never had any problem with them laying eggs outside of here. And they just go in there, and that's where they lay their eggs. The golf balls are in there because at first they were pecking their eggs and eating them, which was most unfortunate. So we put in golf balls because we read online that if they peck at golf balls and they don't get to eat the egg, they start to think that everything that looks like that is a golf ball, so they stopped pecking their eggs, which was a very good thing if they were going to continue to survive. We usually get about 2 to 3 eggs per day. It slows down a little bit in the winter, but we haven't had to buy eggs in I can't even remember how long, and we always have extra to give to family and friends, which goes a big hit. We control the sunlight with a timer. goes off at the same time and on at the same time every day. That way Jeff and I aren't responsible for remembering when we have to turn the lights on for the girls or turn them off. And then we just have a CFL light bulb that goes above them. This is what we mostly feed the girls. As you can see, they love black oil sunflower seeds. It's a big hit every morning. In the mornings we come down, check and make sure they have water and feed and they haven't knocked anything over during the night, and usually throw down some seed for them during the day to keep them entertained and scratching around. So that's what we mostly feed them. And then when they're really good chickens, they can get some freeze-dried worms, which we keep over here. And the second that we open this container, they know it and get very excited. And then when we're when we're cleaning the girls, we have to put them somewhere, or when we're taking them outside for a nice little garden backyard expedition during the warm months. This is a little dog carrier that they all go in. They're not usually too thrilled about it, but they don't complain that much, and it's really funny to see a random beak coming out of a small dog carrier. So there you have it. That's the tour. And just because the girls were so patient, I'm going to give them some of these worms. Oh yeah. See what I mean? They definitely know they're getting worm treats. Ready, girls? Yeah. So thank you so much, and please visit our blog at clandestinechickens.com for more information.